Hello, my name is Laerke, and in this video I'm going to give you 5 travel tips for highly sensitive people. Feel free to grab a cup of tea or coffee or whatever you feel like, and let's get started. I'm a highly sensitive person and I love traveling. And as highly sensitive people, we face certain challenges when we are traveling and exposed to sensory inputs. So this video is for you if you are a highly sensitive person and you enjoy traveling. And these are some of the things that help me while I travel, and I hope that they will help you as well. And if you have any additional tips, please share them with us in the comment section. Okay, so the first one is bringing items that will help you deal with sensory inputs. And that could, for instance, be sunglasses to avoid the sun overloading your eyes, your sensory input in that way. It could also be noise cancelling headphones. Now, I use these things already on a daily basis, and if I didn't bring them on my vacation, that would have the same impact as it has in the daily life. It would make it harder for me to manage walking around, especially if I was in a big city. So that was the first tip. The second tip is when you plan your vacation, or even if you don't make plans for your entire vacation, just remember to include breaks in your planning. And breaks can look in a lot of different ways. It could be either if you're feeling that is too intense, there's a lot of people in the spot where you've been, you could go back to your hotel for an hour, or you could go to a quiet cafe if that is a possibility. You could also sit down in a place where it is a bit more quiet, maybe wearing your noise cancelling headphones and just be, and maybe enjoy a cup of whatever you feel like. Yeah, so remember to have sensory breaks during your vacation, during the days that you have. And it doesn't matter what time of the day they are, they could also be in the end of your day when you have gone sightseeing. That was tip number 2. So the third tip is even more important. Most highly sensitive people also have tendency of having to struggle with anxiousness, and that makes it very important to have ways of calming oneself. And that could be done in different ways during the day. If it's not when you're having breaks, it can be done by breathing. I just learned about this thing called boxed breathing, where you take 4 seconds in, hold for 4 seconds, and 4 seconds out. That was just a quick demonstration, but it's actually quite easy to do, and it instantly calms the nervous system. Other ways that you can do this is maybe listening to some calming music or reading a book that you enjoy to read. Just things that keep you grounded and that calms your nervous system and makes it easier for you to deal with sensory inputs. So that was tip number 3. Do things that calm yourself. Now let's move on to tip number 4. As sensitive people, we also have a tendency of feeling everything stronger, and that also includes hunger and thirst. So wherever you go, also good idea in your daily life. Remember to bring snacks and drinks. It's not everywhere that you will be able to buy whatever you need, so having it in your backpack when you go out on your travels is always a good idea, and make sure that you have enough to keep going during the day. And if you don't have enough, remember to restock during the day whenever it's possible. That was tip number 4. Now we're on the last travel tip for this video, which is number 5. And it is very important for highly sensitive people to get the rest that we need in order to manage through the days. And honestly, I have sort of learned this the hard way, because whatever inputs we get, whether they are emotional feelings of other people or they are simply sensory inputs, it takes a strain on our energy. So the best thing that we can do for ourselves is to make sure that we get the rest that we need. And that means having some downtime before going to bed, and it means sleeping the hours that our bodies are in need of. And especially during traveling, because depending on how many days we have in the location where we're going, it takes some energy and from us just traveling in itself, going to the airport and maybe waking up earlier than we're used to, and going sightseeing and all of these things. So it is extremely important that we get all of the rest that our bodies need. And as I am making this video, I just returned from traveling myself yesterday to London, which is an amazing city. But that is also why I decided to create this video in the first place, because these tips all helped me in my travel. And I can still feel it today, even though I came back yesterday. I was exhausted yesterday, and even though I slept for around 12 hours, which is a bit crazy, I know, but that was my body's way of recuperating after having walked 20,000 steps for 2 or 3 days, and just the whole travel experience in general, and being surrounded by a lot of people. And that takes some more energy from us than it does from other people, and that is why I hope that these 5 travel tips will assist you in some way. And please, if you have more tips, share them with me and the community in the comment section. And I hope to see you in another video. If you enjoyed this one, feel free to hit the subscribe button. And I hope you have a pleasant day, and I send you all my peace and love.